Now we will be demonstrating donning and removing a PPE or personal protection equipment referring to the CDC. Before you put on your PPE, make sure you wash your hands. So we have a PPE gown, gloves that are the perfect size for your hands, and a face mask.
To properly wash your hands before seeing your patient, first turn the water to a nice warm setting. Now rinse your hands as high as your wrist and down. Next, grab soap and rub your hands together in a circular motion. And do the same for the top of both hands and around your wrists. And in between your fingers. Make sure to get your thumb because it is different from your other fingers. Finally, get your nails by running them in circles on the palm of your hands to make sure your hands are completely clean. Now rinse off all the soap with, once again, warm water, making sure your hands are pointed down for all the water to run off down into the sink. Next, grab a paper towel to dry your hands off. If you need more, use your paper towel. Give that just a bit. Then, using that same paper towel, turn off the sink.
First, we start off by carefully unfolding a sterile gown. Put the gown on, having the arms of the PPE facing in front of you. Now you should notice that there are ties in the back. The ties next to the neck will be tied first. Make sure you do not tie it into a knot, instead tie it into a bow. Before you touch the ties next to the waist, make sure your back is fully covered. After that, tie the ties next to the waist in a bow. Next, we will put on the mask. Make sure the blue side is facing out and the metal strip is on the top. Loop the elastic strings around the ear. Then, pinch the metal wire on the bridge of your nose. Right after that, pull the mask so it will cover your entire chin area. Finally, we will put on the gloves, making sure they cover the cuffs of your gown.
Now for removing the PPE, we will start off with our gloves by pinching the palm and pulling the gloves off of your hands. Make sure you do not touch the skin. Now crumple the removed glove in the other hand and slip a finger from the ungloved hand under the wrist of the other glove, then pulling it off. Properly dispose your gloves. Next, you will take the gown off by first unfastening the ties from the waist first. Then you will unfasten the ties next to the neck. Hold on to the neck ties and take the gown off until you reach the shoulders. Then slip one hand in the sleeve of the gown to pull it off inside out. Now roll the gown, making sure the inside of the gown is on the outside. Now dispose it properly. Finally, remove the mask by grabbing strings around the ears and unhooking them to pull it off. Properly dispose it. Make sure you wash your hands to get the germs off. That concludes how to properly put on and remove a PPE.